All right, good evening and welcome to H.O. Clemmons Arena. We are moments away from the opening tip here tonight. On the campus of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, it's UAPB basketball. The Golden Lions set to take on the Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. I'm Tim Stubbs, glad to be with you as the starting lineups are being announced here right before opening tip. Marcel Mosley getting the start tonight for the Golden Lions. Davon Haynes with that wrapped up right hand that he's injured the last couple of games, but he's playing through the pain and he'll be a little bit limited tonight, but he'll still be in there starting. Also, Tevin Hammond getting the start tonight, along with Giovanni Robinson. And Daniel Broughton. Golden Lions got the victory over in Huntsville, Alabama earlier in the year, so they're trying to sweep the Bulldogs home and home. Have Alabama State here on Monday night. For our radio listeners, tonight on UAPB TV at 10:15 tonight, the Lady Lions versus Jackson State, the last game that we had before this one. And then after that at midnight, it'll be UAPB men's action versus Jackson State on UAPB television. And then on Sunday on UAPB TV versus Jackson State, it'll be 11 a.m. for the women and then 12:45 for the men on Sunday. Alabama A&M in their road maroon jerseys. UAPB in their home gold with black trim and lettering and numbers. UAPB with names on the back of the jerseys. Alabama A&M, no names on the back. Opening tip's going to go to the big 7-footer. For Alabama A&M. Trying to get it inside and turning it over. UAPB will take it. Actually not a 0-0 on the... Maybe had a number change before the game. I'll have to find out. UAPB's got the ball here in the opening possession. Inside Broughton, step back 15-footer is short, no good. Contested by the 7-footer. Pull up three, right wing, short, no good by Capers. Robinson's got it for UAPB, coming back the other way. Pull up three, top of the key, yes sir! Giovanni Robinson hits the three. Golden Lions lead 3-0 on the trifecta by Robinson. Good start for the Golden Lions. Left wing, open three and good for Nicholas West, big 6'10" forward. Quickly back on the other end, it's Hammond taking it all the way to the cup and scoring. 5-3, driving basket by Tevin Hammond. Crutcher, right side, they'll work it to Ellis. Getting trapped in the corner there was West. He needs some help, still trapped, and somehow, some way they didn't turn that ball over right on top of the sideline in front of the UAPB bench there, and now it's going to be a offensive foul called on Jeremy Crutcher. 5'8" senior guard from Hazel Green, Alabama. Called for the little clear out there with his arm. 5-3, UAPB by 2 with the ball. Hammond picked up by Crutcher, way out high on the floor, close to midcourt. Still on the bounce is Hammond. Inside. Strong move to the basket, and it goes. That's Daniel Broughton with a strong move inside. Goes up with no hesitation. Very confident move there for Daniel. 7-3, 4-point lead for the Golden Lions. Inside, back out to Crutcher. Crutcher, the kick out, 3-point shot for Ellis, no good. Offensive rebound for just a moment there was West. He gets it stripped. Here comes Hammond in transition. The lob left side, lays it off the glass and good. Davon Haynes with the basket. UAPB leading 9-3, and now an offensive foul in transition. Getting back on defense was Broughton. He picks up the charge, and that's going to go against Nicholas West. So good start for UAPB. 2 team fouls now on the Bulldogs. And UAPB with a 9-3 start with the ball. Haynes goes out and gets it. Got that right hand wrapped up. Almost like a boxer would wrap. Maybe not as thick as a boxer. Nice pass and then a turnover. A similar style of wrap. Crutcher, long three is good. Crutcher from about 23, 24 feet out drops the triple, and it's 9-6 to pull to within 3. And falling on the floor, and a travel is going to be called on Robinson. He's lost his footing as he tried to make a move and slipped and fell. So the turnover gives it back to the Bulldogs with 16:44 to go. First half early on here, 9-6 UAPB by 3. Led 9-3 early. The 3-point shot a moment ago by Crutcher cut the lead in half. Ellis down low. The big fella kicks it out. Crutcher, top of the circle, picked up by Hammond. Now they're working back right side for Capers. Ellis off the bounce, a little 10-foot floater, an air ball taken out of the air by Haynes. To Hammond, he'll push it ahead. Hammond now dribbles it back out just outside of the lane. He'll take the 15-foot jumper, misses it strong right at the free throw line. Here comes Crutcher. Slipped a bit. Picked from behind. Loose basketball. UAPB's got it, pushes it ahead the other way. Hammond thought about the 3. Now Robinson will set it up. Back to Ham. And Hammond. We have a little shot clock issue, I believe. 15:48 to go. We'll have a media timeout here in just a moment on the next dead ball. And they're going to go ahead and call it now. So we'll step aside here. 15:48 to play. First half, 9-6. UAPB leading Alabama A&M by 3.
Hi, my name is Danny Andre Burrell II, a senior here majoring in industrial technology, management, and applied engineering. I thought that I would be looking for a job at this point, but thanks to my mentor, Dr. Charles Colin at Career Services, I was able to obtain a position as an industrial engineer upon graduation.
Danny worked hard in class from the beginning, obtaining 3 internships while on campus. UAPB can help prepare students like Danny for those same opportunities.
UAPB prepared me.
$15:48 to go. UAPB leads 9-6. Mosley gets it to Hammond. Picked up by Crutcher. Right side, Broughton. He'll take the 3, right wing. Yes, sir, nothing but net. Broughton playing very confidently right now. 12-6, UAPB back up, doubling up the Bulldogs. Lead back to 6, matches their largest of the game. Passing up the 3, and now the long 2 is short by Nicholas West. Broughton the rebound, they'll push it ahead here with Hammond. And Broughton again, he'll take this 17-footer right side, no good this time. Crutcher pushes it ahead. Capers, top of the key. Now they'll working around the perimeter here. Inside. Almost a steal there. Ellis, looked like all ball there by Davon Haynes, but they call the foul, and 2 free throws coming up here for Brandon Ellis.
Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, number 40, Brandon Ellis.
First shot, no good for Ellis. 14:40 to go, first half. And second one's good. Mosley, wide open three, too strong, no good. And that's a travel. Going up for the rebound, falling to the floor, and he's disgusted. Nicholas West got the rebound, fell, and then he looked at the ref like, can I get a foul? Broke, busted, and disgusted. There's a three, and it's good. Giovanni Robinson knocks in his second three early on here. 15-7 now, 8-point lead for UAPB. That's their largest so far. Inside, big 7-footer, the little hook shot, no go. Broughton the rebound, they'll push it ahead. Robinson spots up for another three. Not this time. Oh, that was fluid and pure, but it didn't go down. 13:50 to go, first half. Golden Lions up by 8. Crutcher. Now kick it out. Ellis in the lane. Good hands by Robinson, and almost got the turnover. Gonna say if it was off of Robinson. 13:36 to go. And the inbound pass, good hand, stolen away. Broughton got a hand in there. Here comes Robinson. Handed off to Hammond. Out high, picked up by Crutcher. UAPB up by 8, 20 on the shot clock here. Robinson now to Broughton, out high, puts it on the floor, goes all the way off the glass and scores. Nice, strong move by Daniel Broughton, who's off to a fantastic start. He's got 7 points in the first 7 minutes. Here on the other end, trying to go inside. Broughton's going to pick up the foul, and that was Arthur Capers. With 13:06 to go, first half. UAPB leading by 10, 17-7. Set to check in for the Golden Lions. It's going to be Chandler Savage, 6'3" junior guard out of Pine Bluff. First shot is good for Capers. Robinson a step out. He has 6 points and a couple of triples. No good on the second. Broughton up high for the rebound.
Let's go, T-Hill!
Hammond push it across midcourt, picked up by Crutcher. Works it right side in the lane. Mosley goes up with a little left hand, halfway in and came out, and he gets a little tip out rebound. Nice pass to Broughton, who lays it up and in. Nice play there by Mosley. And Broughton gets the basket. Mosley playing at a very high level these days. And so is Daniel Broughton right now. He's got 9 points, lead all scores. UAPB leading 19-8. Got off to a fast start like this against Jackson State. Before Jackson State came back, the Golden Lions end up winning it, but it shouldn't have been as close as it was. The three no good by Ellis. Rebound tipped out. Mosley's got it. He'll push it ahead. Golden Lions up by 11 with the ball. A little hesitation dribble. Kicks it out now to Broughton. He'll take the three, top of the key, and air ball. He's a better shooter than that. He may be a little winded. And he hears it from some of the crowd and a little bit of a smile on his face. He's much better shooter than that. The air ball always oh so embarrassing, no matter where it happens. 11:48 and counting. Nice dump down, and Tab gets the bucket underneath, the assist by Jerome Hunter. Golden Lions up 9 with the ball. Trent Whiting set to check in just a moment. Mosley picks up his dribble and then travels. It's going to lead us to a media timeout. It'll be Alabama A&M basketball when we return. 11:28 to play first half. UAPB 19, Alabama A&M 10. Right back in a moment.
Here's an important notice.
Being a dad can be tough.
No. What do you mean she's not coming?
When's the fairy princess coming?
Any minute now.
But when you're willing to do anything,
It is I, Cruz Zinkerbell. Okay, time for cake.
it's always worth it.
I know it's really you, Drew. I'm just pretending for the other kids.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov.
11:28 to play first half. Back inside of H.O. Clements Arena here. UAPB leading by 9, 19-10. Alabama A&M with the basketball as we resume play. Three-point shot, right wing, Capers no good. Hunter had the rebound and then lost it out of bounds. Going to say last off of, I believe, Savage or Hammond. Colvin trying to inbound it. Hunter's trapped. Now they'll get it out to Crutcher. Right side to Capers, back to Crutcher. He'll take the three, rise and fire, and hits again. No hesitation, he can stroke it. It's the three there, 19-13. Lead back down to 6. Here's Savage, right side to Hammond, to Broughton, picked up by Hunter. Mosley passes up the shot, now left side to Savage. Whiting working inside. Here's Mosley, off a screen. Top of the key in the lane, pull up, 17-footer for Mosley, no good. Whiting trying to keep it alive, but it's going to be won by Alabama A&M. Capers, now to Crutcher. Back to Capers, right side. In the corner, three-point shot, in and out, no good by Colvin, and Mosley's got it for Pine Bluff. Almost a steal, but to Hammond, now in the corner to Savage. They'll work it back towards the top of the key here, I believe. Hammond. Crossover, goes right, scores it inside. Nice take. Fake like he was going to go left. Crutcher just hesitated slightly, and that's all it took for Hammond to take advantage of it. Here's Capers for three. Short, no good. Savage, the rebound. They'll push it ahead. UAPB by 8. 9:48 to go. Spot up three for Mosley, no good. His shot's off a little bit tonight. Tab ahead to Colvin. Back to Tab in the lane, goes up with the left hand, leaves it short, tipped out by Whiting, and Mosley's got it coming the other way. Mosley, the fake, the layup, nicely done. Fakes right, went back left, and lays it off the glass. Very smooth. On the other end, nobody getting back, but Tab blows a layup. Tab usually throws that down. He's a senior, but he blew the easy layup, and UAPB leads by 10 with the ball here. 9:05 to go. Here's Broughton, step back jumper is short, and a chase down by Hammond. So Hammond keeps it alive for Pine Bluff. UAPB leading 23-13. Hammond, rise and fire three off to the right, no good. Rebound Tab for A&M. Almost a walk there. Somehow Crutcher keeps it alive to Capers. They'll work around top of the key, coming right at us. As the basketball comes flying under the table here. 8:37 to go. Clock stopped for a moment. Now set to inbound it. Colvin's got it. Top of the key. Work it back to Crutcher. And a bad pass, a little miscommunication. Tab wasn't looking for it. And a turnover on A&M. UAPB will get it back here. 8:23 to go before halftime, leading by 10. Savage holds it out high to Hammond. Hammond backing his man down and kick out to Savage. Passes up the shot behind the back dribble. Wrap around pass to Tingle, lost it, gets it back, and he's fouled. Tingle in for the first time here tonight. Sean Tingle, 6'9", 230, junior, Vance, Alabama, out of Shelton State. We'll have a media timeout on the next dead ball. We're at the 8:01 mark. First shot is good. One more coming up for Tingle. And he's got the next. So Tingle makes both. UAPB's lead is up to 12, their largest of the first half, 25-13. With 7:50 remaining before halftime. Here's Tab, goes right at Tingle and then gets into a double team and throws it off of Brown, who just checked into the ball game for UAPB. Jordan Brown out of Augusta, freshman. Step aside, media timeout here. 7:45 to go before half. UAPB up 12, 25-13 over Alabama A&M. Right back.
I wouldn't have been at this ceremony if I hadn't been at this ceremony first. Unfortunately, nearly 30% of U.S. high school students aren't making it to graduation. And every one of us, every parent, every friend, and neighbor, has the responsibility to provide the support and encouragement they need to make it through. Because we all need to see a lot more of these pictures.
$7:45 remaining. UAPB having a pretty good first half so far, up by 12, 25-13. A&M with the basketball here, left side. Passing up the shot was Davis. Now he'll take the shot and hits. Passed it up, went to his left, and then took it on second thought. So Tyler Davis, sophomore guard out of Madison, Alabama, makes it a 10-point game, and now a turnover. Steal by A&M in transition. Davis with the left hand off the glass and good, and draws the foul. $7:13 to go, and
Foul is called on number 21, Taylor Savage. His first personal third team foul.
Savage with the foul. Only a total of 6 fouls called so far, knock on wood.
The basket is
3 fouls per team. I like that. Let them play, but not too much. Free throw is good, cuts it to 7. Little 5-0 spurt here for A&M. 25-18, UAPB with the lead and the ball. 7 minutes to go before halftime. Mosley holds it out high, picked up by Colvin. Mosley to Haynes. Haynes goes up with the right hand that's wrapped and misses it in the lane. Rebound pulled down by Hunter. Hammond in transition. Haynes gets it stripped out of bounds. It's going to stay with UAPB. 6:22 to play. 25-18, 7-point lead for the Golden Lions. Mosley holds it out high. Works it right side of the floor, gets a screen from Haynes. Now left side to Robinson. 12 on the shot clock. Mosley's got it. Top of the key. Tingle, and they're going to get a moving screen on Tingle. And Tingle said he was pushed, and I believe he's right. The official didn't see it from the other side. It's kind of blocked by Tingle.
Sean Tingle, maybe his first personal 14 foul.
5:55 to go, first half. Alabama A&M trying to get back in it here, down 7 with the ball. Davis for 3, got it. And just like that, an 8-0 run, and that 12-point lead's down to 4. Timeout called by George Ivory. He's seen enough. 5:43 to go. We'll keep it right here.
Timeout, Golden Wings.
.43 to play. .40 to go, first half, 25-21. UAPB leads by 4. Mosley picked up by Crutcher midcourt. Little crossover there. Now still has his dribble off the bounce to the left. Looks for a screen from Tingle. Now Tingle flashes out. Top of the key. Looks right. Needs some help. Whistle and a foul. And nope, got a 5-second call. Rare call these days. But a 5-second call, guarded very closely there and couldn't get rid of the basketball and turns it over. So right back come the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Trailed by as many as 12, and it's down to just 4, an 8-0 run here. Nice pass inside Hunter to Davis. Davis triple team, then a nice little last-second pass to Hunter, and he lays it up and in. 5 minutes to go before halftime, and a 10-0 run here by Alabama A&M, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point game. Hammond flying up the court here, but he had Green Hill riding him all the way up the sideline and picks up the foul. So, .501 to go, 25-23. Hammond, nice little move there to free up his body just enough to get that shot off, and a whistle and a foul call. He will shoot 2 free throws here as Alabama A&M has gotten back into it. It was 25-13, UAPB by 12, and all of a sudden 10-0 run, and A&M's right back in it. Hammond to the line here for 2 shots. Just the 5th team foul on A&M, UAPB with only 4. First shot is good for Hammond. Both free throws are good for Hammond. 27-23, UAPB up by 4. 4:40 to go before halftime. Also checking in for the first time for UAPB is Jeffries, Trent Jeffries. Long step back 3 is good for Crutcher, and he had Jeffries right in his mustache, and he still drilled it. Crutcher, he's a shooter now, let me tell you. Rise and fire from all over the place. He's not a big guy at all, but he gets a lot of lift out of that 5'8" body. Good shooter. He's got 9 all from 3-point range. 1-point game. Trying to get it inside. Broughton's pass is stolen. Tried to squeeze it into Haynes there, and it didn't work. Underneath, the big fella is accidentally hit an elbow to Haynes, but the foul's going to go against Haynes. Let's see what our PA announcer, LaRon Marbley, has him for a name, because
Number 3, Davon Haynes. That'll be the second personal 15 foul.
Haynes took an incidental shot to the head there by the big 7-footer. 4:06 to go before halftime, 27-26.
In for the Golden Lions will be number 30, Jordan Brown. Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs will be number 00, Justin Banks.
Justin Banks, usually on our roster, got him at number 1. So Banks, 7'1", 215, a senior out of Oxford, Alabama. Makes the first, tied at 27. So that 12-point lead is gone. Second shot is good. 1-point lead now after Banks hits both free throws, and A&M has come all the way back, outscoring UAPB by 13 since then. Here's Hammond. Right side, needs some help. Pass tipped out. Little hesitation. Jeffries going to get called for a travel. UAPB just out of sync right now on the floor. Brown, Whiting, Jeffries, Broughton, and Hammond, and we got a media timeout. We'll step aside. 3:51 to play. First half, 28-27. Alabama A&M now on top of UAPB by 1.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad today. Call or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Those boys.
Back underway here. 3:45 and counting. 28-27, 1-point lead for Alabama A&M over UAPB. Closing minutes here of the first half. A little lob down to the big fella, and he goes up and scores it just outside of the left block. It's 4 points now for Justin Banks, the big 7-footer. Hit a couple of free throws. Now he gets that little shot just outside of the lane, and all of a sudden it's A&M's up by 3. And this is a 17-2 run here by A&M. Tipped away, stolen, now flashing all the way for the layup, and the finger roll is good by Crutcher. He's got 11. And it's a 5-point lead. 32-27, 3 minutes to go before halftime, A&M by 5. A 19-2 run, and now more. Here's another steal, going all the way for the layup is Tyler Davis. 21-2 run here by A&M. They've got a 7-point lead after trailing by 12. Wow. Here's Hammond fouled on the way to the basket. 2:36 to go, or no, they're going to say blocked and then out of bounds and off of Hammond. So I'm calling an offensive foul rather. Push off. So right now UAPB just out of sync. Two and a half to go. 34-27. A&M by 7. Quickly, things can get away from you. Ellis looking for Banks down low, no go. Now the lob for Banks, and this time his jump. Tried to get it back, lost out of bounds. Gonna have a foul on, I believe, Banks. Woo! 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go before halftime, and the Golden Lions find themselves down 7 all of a sudden. And Davon Haynes is back out here in the arena. He had to go to the locker room, and looks like he's got something taped up around his eye. Took a shot by Banks. Got a whistle and a foul on Davis. Tyler Davis with the foul. That's his first, team foul 7. So 1-1 coming up here for Mosley.
Foul is called on number 22. Fouls on number 22, Tyler Davis. That was his first personal 17 foul. Shooting the 1-1 will be number 1, Marcel Mosley.
Mosley's first shot is good. And he's got both. Stops a long run there by A&M, but it was a big one. 21-2 run by A&M. They lead by 5. 34-29, 1:45 to go before halftime. Davis now left side. Crutcher rise and fire for 3. Nothing but net. This guy is locked in. That was with Trent Whiting flashing at him. The 5'8" Crutcher rise and fire with the 6'6" Whiting, and it just didn't faze him. It's his 4th 3 of the half. He's got 14 first half points, and he is lethal from downtown tonight. Very confident young player. Here's Mosley, hits for 3, top of the key to counter. That was big. 37-32, 5-point lead for A&M. 1:15 to go. And a tie-up situation. Broughton got his hands on it. Alternating possession's going to go to Pine Bluff.
Possession, Golden Lion.
Hammond to bring it up, picked up by Crutcher. Right side to Mosley. Mosley, he'll take the 3, and he'll hit again. That's 2 in a row, and it's a good sign. Mosley hits the triple, and all of a sudden, just like that, back-to-back threes. Down 8, now just down 2. With 54 seconds left, UAPB closing on a little run here before halftime, trying to draw even. 37-35, 2-point lead for Alabama A&M. 40 seconds left before halftime. Here's Crutcher, picks up his dribble out high, right side to Long, now gets it back. Shot clock at 15. Here's Long, trying to split a double team, and they're going to get a blocking foul and reach in on Broughton. With 29 seconds left before half.
Foul is on number 44, Brandon Broughton. That'll be a second personal, 17 foul. In for the Golden Lions, number 30, Jordan Brown.
1-1 coming up here for Jose Long, 6'6", 210, redshirt junior forward out of Madison, Alabama. Makes the first free throw. Lead back to 3. Second shot is good. So 4-point lead for Alabama A&M. UAPB can have the final shot if they want to do so here. And a turnover. Here comes Long on the other end. Reverse layup, whistle, and a foul going to be called on Hammond. That was Davis, rather, on the run out. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots. That's the second on Tevin.
Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, number 22, Tyler Davis.
First shot is good. 40-35. The Golden Lions were up 12 and trailed by as many as 8. And now they trail by 6. Free throws are good. 41-35. Just about 10 seconds left here before halftime. Chandler gets it across to Brown. Now back to Hammond. 5 seconds. Mosley. Mosley, the crossover. Trying to dump it down low and off of Brown, and that's going to be halftime. So Alabama A&M down 12. They turn things around and take a 6-point lead into the locker room. 41-35. 6-point lead for Alabama A&M over UAPB at halftime.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back courtside here at H.O. Clemens Arena. UAPB, Alabama A&M. The Bulldogs leading the Golden Lions, moments away from inbounding the ball to start the second half here. 41-35, 6-point lead for Alabama A&M. And leading the way for the Bulldogs, 14 points, Jeremy Crutcher. 4 for 4 from downtown. The Bulldogs are 6 of 10 from there. They had 9 of 11 free throws. 12 points for Tyler Davis. And leading the way for UAPB, 10 points, Marcel Mosley. 6 apiece for Hammond and Robinson, and 9 for Broughton. Also 5 rebounds for Daniel to lead the way. And Daniel's got the rebound here to start this second half as they miss inside of the Bulldogs. So UAPB's got the ball, down 6, first minute of the second half. Broughton, the drive, gives it to Haynes. Strong drive to the basket, gets his shot blocked by the big 7-footer Justin Banks. In transition the other way, laying it up off the glass. And good is Ellis, Brandon Ellis. 43-35, lead at 8. Matching the largest lead for Alabama A&M. Here's Mosley, top of the key. Gets in the lane, whistle, and a little bump there by Ellis, and the foul's going to be on Brandon Ellis. Hammond will inbound it here to Mosley. Left side to Hammond, looks for a screen. Nowhere to go with it. And they pass it in the corner, but too deep. There's Mosley, steps on the sideline. Golden Lions give it right back. Crutcher. Left side to Capers. Now back to Ellis. They'll work it back to Crutcher, right side, outside the three-point line. UAPB in their zone defense. Taking their time, 15 on the shot clock. In the lane, West kicks it back out, left side now to Ellis. Pull up 15-footer, left wing, no good. Knocked out of bounds by the big 7-footer. And that's Banks, UAPB ball. Down 8. 43-35. A little over a minute and a half going by here in the second half. Hammond picked up by Crutcher. Now Broughton on the left block. Strong move, goes up with the right hand. A little bit too strong, no good. Banks the rebound. He'll push it ahead in transition. West with a little push off. They're going to call it on the floor. Let's see. Call it on the floor. It's going to be on Robinson. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2. First team foul, rather. Here's the inbound to Crutcher. West step back 3, the big 6'10" forward misses this one, and Mosley takes it away from Broughton. Left side to Hammond. Hammond in the lane, kick out. Mosley thought about the 3, and he splits a double team, and then the little finger roll goes. Boy, how smooth is he? Marcel Mosley splits the double team, gets the little finger roll, and just so smooth. And now a turnover on the other end here, quickly giving it right back to UAPB. 17:36 to play, 43-37. Alabama A&M leading by 6. And clearly Haynes is not the same player right now. He looks like a boxer. I mentioned as that right hand wrapped up kind of like a boxer. And then he's got a bandage over his left eye as well from elbow he took by Banks earlier. Nice step back crossover jumper by Mosley is good from 15, and he's starting to come alive. Mosley now with 14 points to lead the way for UAPB. Pulls the Golden Lions to within 4. 3 minutes into the second half here. Capers, he'll spot up for 3, off to the left, no good. And West keeps it alive. Crutcher flying by Haynes. Wild shot up off the glass, no good. And Banks the rebound, then he throws up an air ball and snatched out of the air by Haynes. Here's Hammond. Pushes it ahead, right side of the floor. Off the bounce, now backs it up toward the three-point line, now back in the lane. Hands it off to Haynes. Back to Hammond, he'll set it up, 20 on the shot clock. Hammond to Mosley. Mosley wants to take Crutcher. Last second trying to dump it off to Haynes and stolen away by West. Well, here's Crutcher. Oh, he is quick. He's a blur. Rise and fire jumper. Too strong from 15. Tipped out, though, by Capers. Now Crutcher's got it back. Three in the corner by Ellis is no good. Whistle and a foul, a push-off. It's going to be on Justin Banks. 16:01 to go. The next dead ball will be a media break. The Golden Lions are within 4, 43-39. First foul on Banks. Second team foul on the Bulldogs. Hammond picked up by Ellis. Should be a mismatch quickness-wise here. There's Robinson, is trying to get it to Broughton. He's working hard down low, off the glass, no good. Whistle and a foul. Broughton is going to get 2 free throws. We'll step aside with a media timeout here. 15:38 to go in the game. Second half now, 43-39. Alabama A&M leading by 4 over UAPB. Right back with more after this timeout.
Once again, on behalf of
Really? Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
15:38 to go. Second half, 43-39. 4-point lead for Alabama A&M. Daniel Broughton of UAPB at the line here for 2 shots. He was fouled right before the timeout. First free throw is good.
And the first free throw is good.
One more coming up for Big Daniel.
And it's good.
And he's got both. So Broughton now with the 11. He's in double figures. And the lead now just 2 for Alabama A&M. Their biggest lead's been 8. Trying to get it down low to Banks. They're going to get a hold on Robinson, Giovanni Robinson.
Fouls against the Golden Lions, number 23, Giovanni Robinson. That will be the second personal, second team foul.
A&M set to inbound it here. Going to throw it deep. Crutcher's got it close to midcourt. Left side, Ellis, pass picked off in the lane by Broughton. 5 minutes into the second half here, UAPB can tie or take the lead on this possession. Golden Lions led by as many as 12 in the first half, trailed by as many as 8. In a game of runs. Now they're within 2 with the ball. Here's Hammond, nice take, and on the way to the basket, he's fouled. Gonna get Ellis caught out of defensive position there, good footwork.
Fouls on number 40 of the Bulldogs, Brandon Ellis.
Second on Brandon Ellis, 4th team foul on the Bulldogs.
Shooting 2 for the Golden Lions will be number 14, Tevin Hammond.
Hammond to the line here for 2 shots, trying to tie it up. First shot is good.
And the first free throw is good.
Banks will take a seat. Jerome Hunter in.
Also number 30, DeMarkel Tab.
And DeMarkel Tab is in the game, and West will take a seat for the Bulldogs. Next one will tie it up here for Tevin Hammond. In and out, no good. Spun out on him. Some pressure here by UAPB. Now they'll back off and set up their zone defense. Capers for three. Too strong, no good. Rebound, and Broughton had it, and then Ellis tied him up. Alternating possession is going to stay with Pine Bluff.
Jump ball is called. Possession.
Golden Lions within one here, 43-42, 14-20 to play. Mosley with the basketball. Nice little pass down low, but Broughton couldn't finish it. And Haynes has it, now to Robinson. It's a good pass by Mosley. 10 on the shot clock, it never hit the rim. Mosley, a little fade away to the left from 10 feet out, no good. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Here come the Bulldogs in transition. Crutcher inside to Hunter. He goes up and jams it home with one hand. 45-42. Three-point lead for A&M. Up and under in the lane, and Hammond's going to be fouled. They're going to get Ellis again, I believe. He's not going to be able to guard Hammond one-on-one. Hammond's going to be way too quick for him. That's his third.
It's the third person.
15 foul on the Bulldogs. Hammond to the line again for two shots.
Shooting two for the Golden Lions, number 14, Tevin Hammond. And the first free throw is good.
First shot is good.
Entering for the Bulldogs, number 22, Tyler Davis.
Second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Here's Tab. Tab loses it out of bounds, but last touch by UAPB. Needing some help with it. Capers getting double teamed. Nice pass, Hunter down low, and Davis gets the basket. Good ball movement there. 47-43, lead back to 4 for the Bulldogs. 13 minutes to go in the game. Robinson drives right, loses the handle, but Mosley's there to scoop it up. Mosley back out high, close to midcourt. It's going to reset the offense. 15 on the shot clock. Screened by Broughton, but no pick and roll there. In the lane, little jump step, jumper, no good by Hammond, and then a foul is going to be called on the rebound. On Haynes, I believe. That's 3 on Davon. Driving baseline, up and under, reverse layup by Tab is good. Now it's back to a 6-point lead again. So UAPB had a chance to tie it a moment ago at the free throw line, and now all of a sudden, 6-point lead for A&M. So keeping some distance between themselves, making it very difficult on UAPB. They're not going any prolonged slumps. Spinning, shot up, blocked. It's Robinson on the shot, taken away. Here's A&M in the lane. Crutcher gets it to Capers, blocked by Broughton. Hunter's put back, no good. Mosley comes away with it. He'll push it ahead, right side of the floor. Mosley now works it back, left side of Robinson. Rise and fire for 3, in and out, no good. Crutcher's got it for the Bulldogs in transition. Crutcher just throws up a wild shot, knocked out of bounds, and going to stay with Alabama A&M. And immediate timeout. 11:47 to go. 49-43, Alabama A&M leading UAPB by 6.
There's a crisis in the Horn of Africa, Actually, there are 3 crises: the worst drought in 60 years, the worst famine in 20, and nonstop violence. But there's hope, because saving lives doesn't take a lot. It just takes a lot of us. Text a donation of $10 and do more than donate. Forward the facts to everyone you know. Forward from the site, on Facebook, and on Twitter. We are the relief.
11:47 remaining here. 49-43, 6-point lead for Alabama A&M. They'll inbound the basketball when we resume play here. They get it to Hunter. Hunter picks up his dribble now left side at Crutcher. Crutcher pull up 12-footer left side is good. Yeah, here on the inbound, boy, quick as a hiccup. I'm telling you, Tyler Davis nearly come up with a steal. And it is an 8-point lead against 16 in the game for Crutcher to lead all scorers. Mosley leads the way for Pine Bluff with 14. The lead is at 8, 51-43, matching the largest lead of the game for Alabama A&M. Haynes way out high, and a timeout called by George Ivory. Not very happy with the way things are going. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. For our live radio listeners, tonight at 10:15, coming up here in just a little bit, Lady Lions versus Jackson State action, and then at midnight, UAPB men versus Jackson State. Then on Sunday, these are all Jackson State games, 11 a.m. for the women, 12:45 for the men, and then later on Sunday, 7 o'clock for the women and 8:45 for the men, all against Jackson State. For our radio listeners wanting to watch those games against Jackson State. Savage will inbound it here for Pine Bluff. 9 on the shot clock. 11:13 to go in the game. 51-43, A&M by 8. Hammond goes over the left hand. He's fouled with just 6 on the shot clock, and Hunter can't believe the call. But Hammond's been at the line quite a bit tonight.
That will be his second personal 16 foul. Shooting 2 for the Golden Lions, number 14, Taylor Hammond.
In and out, no good for Tevin. Hammond's got 8 points in the ball game. And he has missed a couple of free throws in his last 2 trips here. Trying to split it. And in and out, no good. Missed both, so missed 3 of his last 4. That one looked pretty good, but didn't want to go down. 11 minutes to play. Golden Lions down 8. They're going to have to make a move soon here. Here's Hunter. He traveled, I believe. Or what? We're going to have a hold on Broughton. Wow. It's going to be his 3rd. Hunter now the kick out left side. And turnover. Stepped on the sideline, or baseline rather. Did Tyler Davis. Golden Lions down 8, 10 and a half to go. See if they can make a move, make a run here in the final 10 minutes to get back in this game a little bit closer. They're down 8, still in the game, but just no flow. Kick out from Haynes to Mosley. Mosley misses the 3, and now bounced around. You can just tell Haynes really favoring that right hand. That's going to be a travel or a charge, and they'll call the charge. It's going to be against A&M. So the goal line's get it back down 8, but you can definitely tell Haynes really favoring that right hand and just playing with one hand right now. That really hurts UAPB and what he can do. Limits the options for George Ivory as well. We talked moments before the game about that very thing, about that injury with Davon Haynes, and he's been dealing with it the last few games here. Broughton off the bounce, strong drive, and he's going to be fouled. He's been much more aggressive, of course, going to have to be with Haynes struggling with that injury to his right hand.
Number 55, Jerome Hunter. That will be his 3rd personal, 8-team foul. Shooting 2 for the Golden Lions, number 40.
2 shots coming up here for Daniel Broughton. Missed the first. Free throws, missing the free throws are hurting UAPB right now. Haynes going to check out. Trent Whiting is back in the ball game here. Tingle will be set to check in a moment as well. First shot, short, no good. Her second shot, no good. So Golden Lions really struggling from the foul line here. 51-43, 9.5 to go. Golden Lions down by 8. Ten on the shot clock. Crutcher, rise and fire, top of the key, in and out, and off the glass, and back in again. It's just that kind of night for him. He is 5 for 5 from three-point range. He's got 19 in the game. And it is a 11-point lead, largest of the ball game here. Golden Lions are going to have their work cut out for them if they want to pull this out. This will help. A 3 is good. Marcel Mosley hits the 3 in the right corner. Back on the other end, Davis to Crutcher. Back to Davis, back to Crutcher. Golden Lions sideline chanting defense. Inside the tab, back out to Long. 10 on the shot clock here. Inside, going for the lob, and Capers missed it, but almost threw down a miraculous lob. Here's Savage in transition, and gets it to go off the glass. He saw Crutcher post up for the charge, and he just sidestepped him and then laid it off the glass for the layup. 54-48. Just like that, 11-point lead cut down to 6. And a foul on Hammond out high. 8:20 to play.
Number 14, Tevin Hammond, his 3rd personal.
It's going to be on Hammond.
Entry for the Golden Lions, number Douglas Hero, Sean Tingle. And in for the Bulldogs, number 4, Justin Colgan.
8:20 to go, 54-48. Alabama A&M leading by 6. A&M inbounds it. Top of the key is Davis, now right side to Crutcher. Long's got it on the baseline, trying to squeeze a pass in there on the floor. Bodies colliding as Mosley and Colvin dive on the floor for it. Alternating possession is going to keep it with A&M. Now inbound it to Crutcher, now back to Davis in the corner to Colvin. Colvin, the drive in the lane, the kick out to Crutcher on the right wing, picked up by Hammond. He works his way in the lane, nice pass, tab off the glass and good, and Crutcher is just an X factor here tonight. He is a good ball player. $7:40 to play, 56-48. Tingle gets away with maybe a walk and then gets fouled as the shot hits the side of the backboard, or do we have that, I believe? Media timeout coming up. He'll have 2 shots when we return. 7:33 remaining in the ball game. It's starting to get late. 56-48. Golden Lions down by 8.
Welcome home, man.
7:33 remaining. 56-48. Golden Lions down 8. Sean Tingle to the line for 2 shots. As we resume play here, UAPB has missed a plethora of free throws. And that's been one reason they haven't been able to get over the hump here tonight. Had that early 12-point lead, up 25-13, and then all of a sudden a big run by A&M, and they took control of the game, and the Golden Lions have been playing catch-up ever since. First shot is good by Tingle. That'll help. He's got 3 points off from the foul line, looking for his 4th here. And he got that, 4 for 4. It's a good sign. Make free throws. Colvin waiting to pass it to somebody. Now he gets it to Davis. Back to Colvin, left wing. Outside of the 3-point line, works it back top of the key to Crutcher. 12 on the shot clock, approaching 7 minutes in the game. Step back 3 is short, almost an air ball, just grazed the net by Long, and Hammond in transition to Savage, beats everyone back down on the other end of the court, misses the layup, but a foul's called, and 2 shots coming up here for Chandler Savage. He's done a nice job in transition on a couple occasions tonight.
That'll be in second personal, team foul.
Second on Tyler Davis, and team foul number 10, so we're going to have double bonus. UAPB is going to have a chance to shoot some free throws and get back in this game, and another one's good here for Savage, so that's 3 in a row for the Golden Lions. And they were down 11 a moment ago, now it's down to 5 here, so getting back into it. Got them both. 56-52, 4-point game. Colvin now to Davis, left side to Crutcher. They'll take their time, their half-court set here. Here's Tab in the lane, strong drive. That's got to be a charge, no call. Missed the shot, however. Here comes Hammond in transition to Savage. Savage needs some help, gets it to the big fella. Tingle was trying to dunk on Justin Banks, the big 7-footer, and Tingle is fouled, but he kind of gives him a little look, trying to show him what the business is right there. Tingle showing a little spice in his game. They'll have 2, and who knows, maybe knows some of these guys. Makes the free throw. He's 5 for 5 now. He's from Alabama, but he was trying to punch it on the big 7-footer. It's a 3-point game with all this happening here. UAPB right back into it from the foul line, needing 5 straight free throws. And in and out. That ball was halfway in and lipped out. So 3-point lead for A&M with the ball. Approaching 6 minutes to go in the game. Starting to get late here, but the Golden Lions still very much in it. Colvin will hold it out high. 5 on the shot clock. Davis going to have to fire it up, and it's blocked by Whiting. Whiting blocks the 3 as the shot clock was winding down. The Golden Lions have it in transition. Back to Whiting for the jam. Trent Whiting gets everyone on their feet with the big jam, and now we're going to have a jump ball. Alternating possession is, it says to A&M, but it should go to Pine Bluff. A&M got the last one. Place is going nuts. Whiting got the block and then back on the other end. Whiting in transition throws it down with two hands. And now the Golden Lions get the ball. It's 56-55. UAPB pulls to within one. And Whiting sparking the crowd and the team with defensive play and then the big jam on the offensive transition play. So the sophomore from Des Arc giving the Golden Lions a spark here. 5:40 to go. Golden Lions can take the lead with this possession. Trailed by as many as 11 just a few minutes ago. Mosley misses it. Tingle gets the rebound, misses the putback. Had a good look at it. Bulldogs with it as Banks hits the floor, and now a turnover. The big 7-footer hit the floor, and Crutcher is frustrated after the turnover. Now the crowd's into it. And Whiting got him going. 5:20 to play. 56-55, Bulldogs by one. UAPB trying to regain the lead. Tingle outside of the three-point line. Trying to pass it. Here's Hammond. Hammond off of a screen from Tingle. The drive, the kick out in the lane. Whiting for the lead, misses the three, but the rebound is won by Hammond. Had a wide open look at it, ball on the floor. Crutcher gets up with it. That should be a travel. Thank you. They called it. You can't get up. He was on the floor with it and then got up after he was on his knees, and you can't do that. So Crutcher trying to plead his case, but it was the right call. And it is electric in here right now. 4:53 to go. The student section behind me is about ready to erupt. It's a whole new ball game all of a sudden. Timeout. Alabama A&M's trying to settle things down. We'll keep it right here with 4:53 remaining. 56-55, a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. UAPB trying to regain the lead for the first time since late first half. So a very entertaining game, to say the least. Golden Lions set to inbound it here. Mosley off a screen for the lead, and the three, no good. Tingle the offensive rebound, blocked from behind, but he's going to shoot 2 free throws. He's 5 for 6 from the line so far tonight. Tingle's been active. They've needed that extra punch with Davon Haynes' injured right hand. So Sean Tingle to the line here, going to try to tie it with this free throw. Could give him the lead with 2 shots. 4:44 remaining. And first shot is good, and we're tied.
Entering for the Bulldogs, number 55, Jerome Hunter. 1 shot remaining.
One more coming up for the Big Easy. Rimmed out, so we're still tied. 56 all, new ball game, anybody's game. Holding it out high is Hill. Out top of the key to Ellis, left side to Crutcher. UAPB still in his own defense. Hill's got it. Crutcher, pull up, 15-footer, had to hesitate because Whiting was right there, made him double clutch his shot. Just enough for him to mess up just a little bit there. Tied at 56, UAPB got the ball and a chance to take the first lead in a long time. Down low, Tingle again. The kick out, Savage And 3 seconds in the lane going to be called, I believe, on Tingle. Had a little two-man game going on, and immediate timeout. We'll step aside here with 3:55 remaining in the ball game. We're tied at 56, UAPB and Alabama A&M. Right back.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
3:55 remaining. Anybody's game. It's been a good one. Tied at 56. Alabama A&M with the basketball. They'll bring it up. Hill's got it out high. UAPB in their zone defense. Whiting in the ball game, along with Mosley and Robinson, Tingle, and Savage. Different lineup here for UAPB, but a foul called on Tingle, and Hunter hits the deck.
Foul is going to be number 0, Sean Tingle. The second personal, 16 foul.
Inbound and on the floor with it. Alternating possession. Nope, we got a timeout. It's going to overrule it. Savage was on the floor and a timeout called by UAPB, and they want a full timeout here. Now they're going to talk about it here to see if they got a jump ball or a timeout called. They may overturn this. So we're in a timeout, but I don't know if they're going to give it to them or not. The way they're talking about it, they may overrule it. Head coach for A&M is not happy. .333 to go. Tied at 56. Going to be UAPB basketball when we resume play here. Savage will inbound it here. 3.5 to go, tied at 56. Anybody's game. Here's Mosley. To Savage. Savage, nice take. Too strong off the glass, however. Misses it. Right side, here come the Bulldogs. They'll try to regain the lead. 3 minutes to go. Tied at 56. Hunter looking for a little dump down. Whiting got a hand in there on it. Nearly lost it. Hunter gets it back, misses it underneath. Gets it back again and misses it. Mosley is hammered, no call. UAPB comes away with it. Hammond in transition, pull up for three, got it, yes sir. And the Golden Lions are back on top. 3-point basket, left side for Tevin Hammond. UAPB leads by 3. That was a huge play in this game. 2.5 to go. Crutcher, double team, now out high to Ellis. Keeping the ball out of Crutcher's hands would be a good idea. He's got it now. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Ellis. Ellis needs some help. Nearly turned it over. Hill's got it. A little runner, kind of a fadeaway shot there, and missed it from 15. Here's Hammond, the lob, and Savage off the glass and scores it. 61-56, UAPB by 5, and George Ivory's hot, getting in the ear of Mosley. The Golden Lions are up 5, but he's not happy about something. 1:55 to go, timeout called by A&M as UAPB has went on a big run here. They trailed by as many as 11, and now they're up by 5. So the Golden Lions got it going here down the stretch. .155 to go. A&M will inbound it, but now they trail UAPB by 5. That big 3 by Hammond. And then on the other end in transition, the lob to Savage, who laid it off the glass and scored. So UAPB responding here in the final 10 minutes after trailing by as many as 11 around that 10-minute mark. Here's West, and that's a hook. Oh, they're going to say that they had him around the waist, I guess, but he clearly had the meat hook out there and cleared some space, but he got away with it. And going to have a 1-and-1 coming up here.
Shooting the 1-and-1 for the Bulldogs in the 35, Nicholas Wicks.
And he missed it, but Tab's there to get it, stick it up and in. UAPB fell asleep there. It was a 1-and-1. They really didn't even go for the rebound. Timeout called by A&M here with 1:39 to go, 61-58. .139 to play. Davon Haynes is back in the ball game. The inbound here to Hammond. Pressure defense. Golden Lions do a nice job of breaking it. Robinson now to Mosley. 24 on the shot clock. Splits a double team. Right side to Hammond. Golden Lions up by 3 as we get close to 1 minute of play. Each possession so critical from here on out. Here's the take by Mosley. Wants to go all the way with a left hand, scores it. And then there's a foul called. I'm not sure if it's against Mosley, if it was on Broughton. I think they're going to get an and-1.
Foul is called on number 11, Arthur Capers.
19 points in the game now for
The basket is good. Shooting 1.
Marcel Mosley. And they did call the foul on Capers, his second. West coming back in the ball game, and Mosley will try to complete the three-point play here with 1:12 to go. And he got it.
And it's good.
64-58, just over a minute to play. Capers rise and fire for 3, too strong, no good. Mosley the rebound, a one and done there, and now the ball's kicked out of bounds accidentally by Hammond. Somebody got a hand on it, and as he tried to pick it up, he kicked it out of bounds. 1:01 to play. 64-58. UAPB by 6. West going to be fouled on the way to the basket.
Foul is called on number 43, Nicholas Walton. His fourth personal foul, 8th team foul. Shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, number 35, Nicholas West. Bulldogs, number 20, Jose Long.
59 seconds remaining after the free throws. 64-60. Golden Lions will inbound it here. Some pressure by A&M. The Golden Lions break it pretty good. Cross midcourt, now trapped, and now they're in trouble. And they're going to get Hammond with a foul. They took it from him right last second, had him trapped right at midcourt, and that quickly, 64-60, a 4-point game, and now going to have a 1-and-1 here for Crutcher.
So we need 1-and-1 for the Bulldogs, number 10, Jeremy Crutcher.
One more coming up. 3-point game. Crutcher misses the second. Big miss there. So UAPB up by 3 with the ball. So big possession. Timeout called by A&M, or nope, it was by George Ivory rather, I'm sorry. 39.7 seconds to go. We'll keep it here. 64-61. UAPB by 3. Here's the inbound, and now a turnover. Looking for Haynes, and Hammond threw it over his head. A little miscommunication between the two.
And then for the Golden Lions, number 21, Chandler Savage.
(64-61). A&M can tie it with a 3. Tipped in the air, good hands by Savage, and Hammond's got it on the steal. Tipped in the air, right back at us, and right into our sideline. They're going to say A&M basketball, and let's hope Robinson's okay. He is, but bodies went flying all over the floor. UAPB turned it over in back-to-back possessions here after leading by 3 with 19 seconds left. Now A&M's got a chance. Just leaving the door wide open for him, not wanting to put him away. Crutcher loses it almost there. Mosley nearly got it with 7 seconds left for the tie. Ellis, no good. Tipped around, and West has it. Tab at the buzzer. A offensive foul is called on A&M, and with just 0.2 seconds left, it really doesn't matter because they needed a 3 anyway. They needed a 3 anyway, and he was trying to score inside really at the buzzer, so it would have taken
possession, Golden Lions.
It would have taken an and 1 at that point. 0.2 seconds left. They just need to inbound it. This game's over. Hammond, ball game. UAPB survives. 64-61. Wow. What a game. Golden Lions win it. Our crew here tonight: Randy Kelly, Shelly Roby Ingram, William Lawson, Kiana Austin, Brandon Miner, Finley Hill back in the studio, and I'm Tim Stubbs right here pointing right towards Brandon. 64-61 as we say so long. Golden Lions win it. The final score ended up being a 3-point win for UAPB, but it was not easy. They led by as many as 12. They trailed by as many as 11. They come back at the end, and they end up winning it 64-61. So we say so long from H.O. Clements Arena. Good night.